Topher Carton, the senior, going up against the sophomore Tommy Thorn.
Two guys ranked in the kind of the same area code. Good guys that had similar records, and this should be a good battle between this. Topher Carton has been in a lot of matches. We saw the match at Penn State with Gulabon, and Thorn, good scrambler, good pedigree. Trying to become an All-American this year, ranked number 12. You know, we've seen with Carton, he's been in the matches early. I mean, so with the match against Penn State where he had the lead and gave up 3 takedowns at the end, and did a good work against. It was in that match with Pletcher, right, from Ohio State, where he's good physical match at the end. Pletcher was able to go ahead and get the win there, but so he's kind of on the bottom side of the rankings, but you know what? He's capable of becoming a tough out. He's good in the front headlock position. Thorn, big, strong 141-pounder here. This weight class got a lot of good range. You know, good in the top position. Good scrambler.
Coach Haig, I'm expecting big things out of Thorn, the sophomore. Wrestling family, of course. His brothers, Mike and David, both former Gopher wrestlers, and his dad, All-American at Iowa State. Wrestled at Algona, Iowa, and came to my wrestling camps when he was in high school. And they have been a great addition to the Gopher family out of St. Michael, Minnesota, St. Michael Albertville High School, same as McKee. So teammates at 133 and 141, both in college and high school.
Good front headlock there, position there for Thorn. He's able to go ahead and threaten and drop back on the leg. Good reactions by Carton. But this is a position where if when Carton gets people here, he's got to be thinking more offense. He's got to score off these front headlock positions. Against the better wrestlers, he gets there. It looks like he's got like a 60-40 advantage, but he doesn't really take advantage of him as much as he possibly could. And for, you know, Thorn is also one of those guys that needs to score earlier in matches, and I keep on talking about that, but just looking for the techniques where you can, you know, get a slight angle. You see where the guys that have scored here today have gotten good angles on their shots, and the straight on stuff is difficult to get through.
45 seconds left in the first period here at 141. This is the final match. Minnesota getting wins at 197 and heavyweight.
This is a stalemate position, you know, that wow, just when I say that here, Thorn able to come up with a nice carry. Kind of get.
And the legs in.
Yeah, and he's able to go ahead and has the leg in. Kind of what we saw here from Lezak. He's going to be hand fighting there. Carton needs to push that leg away. Able to clear his hips out, try to get over that leg. You see, he used his hand right there. Great little hip separation. Now he's got Thorn in trouble.
And they call no points. No points there. Time ran out.
Here's our takedown of the meet. And that's job here by Michael Kemmerer. Our takedown of the meet is presented by Wrestlite. The best takedowns take place on a Wrestlite. And this was a beautiful shot there. Get a chance to tape that thing and watch it. He'd been attacking the right leg of Short the whole match, and then the same technique was able to go ahead and go down low and hit the other leg on the other side. And I always talk about attacking both sides of the body, and Michael Kemmerer does a great job of that in that bout.
They're going to check the time here to see if there was any score by J.R. Johnson looking at the review to make sure that there was no time left before the positions were changed.
Yeah, I think that I didn't see where the time was, but it looked for a while there that Carton may have at least gotten a reversal or maybe an escape. You know, a lot of times they'll, you know, you look like you're in the reversal position where they give you an escape. Take a look at the replay here. See the clock. We don't know if that's what the official is looking at here, but now he gets his rear end up, able to clear out. I don't think he cleared his wrist in time. Yeah. You know what? You might see 1 point escape out of that. It could be.
It could be escape. It could be reversal.
It could be nothing. So.
Right here's cleared.
Yeah, I think you at least.
That's close.
Yeah, that's you at least. Sometimes they split the decision and give him an escape.
We'll see what happens. So they're not looking at what we saw, and the video was not working. So that works in Minnesota's favor no matter what. And we go to the second period. Carton chooses down to begin the second period, trailing 2-0.
They're in the exact same position again. Then Carton's going to go ahead and try to clear out. See how he's going to push away with one leg that unlocks the scissors. Now he's got to go ahead and continue to push the bottom leg away, all right, not let it come in. Thorn locking pretty hard with his upper body around that head and arm. And see where Carton he's getting a little indecision of where he wants to take that leg that's in, and it's coming all the way across the body. He's got Thorn high. If he can go ahead and collect his left arm back, he might be in a better position. He turned. Really, that turn kind of helped Thorn stay in the top position. Now push it away if you're Carton. The reason why I'm such a passion of mine to see help guys try to get out from underneath. Push the leg away and see where Thorn is staying with it, and unfortunately gets a stalemate call for him.
We're in the last match of the meet between Minnesota and Iowa. Nebraska and Iowa basketball coming up right after wrestling on BTN.
Yeah, Carton did a better job of anticipating that left leg coming in. Does a nice little roll. And he's going to go ahead and I think about grabbing that leg the way he did. He grabbed it with his right elbow over the top, and you put that leg right back into position where it can come in. You know what I'm saying? You go over the top instead of coming underneath like you would with a switch. See, that's it. Oh, it's over the top. He's going to get away with it anyway. Good
effort by Carton. He ties it up with the reversal. 2-2, 35 seconds left.
Yeah, that's what he wants to try to do is finish the period in the top position and milk the riding time back down.
Thorn trying to control the hands and come up, but a lot of pressure by Carton right here, knowing short time.
Carton has lost his pressure now, though. It's a little more favorable to Thorn. He's going to get a little bit more back pressure. He's going to look for a little shoulder roll himself. He's setting that up, you can see. But the forward, when you have the nose over the toes, that front trip like that really works.
He's in the crotch, Brandon.
And the ride out does happen, so 2-2 going to the third period. Thorn will have his opportunity. You see the score's 27-8 at one time. There were 28 points for the Hawkeyes, and that happened after the 125-pound match, a point taken away from the Hawkeyes for control of the mat area. And I'm sure that, I don't know which was more exciting, the comeback for Thomas Gilman or the reaction from the Iowa coaching and wrestling on their bench. Obviously a big moment, but it cost him a point.
Well, I'm looking at Thomas Gilman's reaction to that. He there was almost a little bit of surprise on his, a face that, hey, I did it, and then that's again for a confident guy who's been dominating this weight class.
That's all his opponents needed was one more level of confidence, for him, because he just gained it today.
Yeah, he did. Covering the fingers.
Whoa.
Thorn trying to get the escape. And then, within this situation, Carton cannot obtain any riding time for himself, but he does if he controls the period. We go into overtime. And now he's got the arm bar locked up right there. He might be able to go ahead and turn Thorn. Did a nice job of staying in this match.
And this is the third period. You were talking about giving up 3 takedowns in the third period.
Keep wrestling, plenty of time, gentlemen.
Recently, and now putting the pressure on. This is good news for Carton. Topher Carton out of Rock Island, Illinois.
Action, gentlemen, let's go. Top and bottom.
And Thorn has kind of slowed down his approach. Kind of keeping his hand fighting right now. He's going to try to come up and pop up. He should get out right there.
Thorn's out. 38 seconds left. And Thorn has a point lead right now, 3-2. Trying to end things on a big note for the home crowd.
And we'll see how good of a job he does. No stall warning at this point, so he's presenting himself to hold the lead. He's got the back of the mat.
Warning red.
Gets called for stalling. It's a good call.
On your feet. You got a warning. You got a warning.
There's your outstanding wrestler, our Cliff Keen outstanding wrestler, Thomas Gilman, coming back from 8-0 to pin Lezak. Cliff Keen, built for life.
Thorn in on the leg. Carton's got an opportunity to go ahead and try to. I think Thorn has a pretty good grip on that. That's it.
Thorn wins. So, there's your winner, Tommy Thorn, by decision, 27-11.